They know my story.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy weekend. In this video I am going to be doing the knotless braids for my client. She wanted free parts because before I did her locks for her and she liked how I made the parts. It wasn't boxes, it wasn't triangle, it was just free parts, and she wanted our braids to be the same way, and she wanted me to use majority of color 27 and just a sprinkle of color 613, as you're going to see me doing this video. So how I do my free part, I just part the braids first. It's always good to apply your edge control at the before you start, to make it easier for you, but I wasn't really thinking. Sometimes you just catch yourself doing stuff that just harder for you basically. And after making my part, I am just going to apply my edge control to make sure the parts are cleaner. As you can see, when I made my part, there is the rest of the hair. You can see the triangle forming over there. When you want to part again, you're going to start from that way. So that is how I part my free parts. I start somewhere, and then whatever I see any basically the triangle that you see right now, that you can see me cleaning up right now, I am going to start again. My next part is going to be that one. So there is no direct way of doing this. It just depends on your client's hair and just how you part and the first part that you make basically. So now I'm done parting this. I'm going to apply my edge control. I do have the link to the edge control in my description box, as well as my rat tail comb and my magnetic wristband. So first we're going to apply your edge control because I want to do the color 613. You want to apply your edge control all through your client's natural hair. It makes it easier to tuck in your client natural hair when you start braiding. When you don't do that, it's kind of hard, but it's still very much possible. So now I'm just going to braid first. Braid like twice or one time, and then I'm going to start inserting my the extension here. And then when I am done, I'm going to also apply curly ends, as you can see by the title, towards the ends of the braid. Sorry for the background noise, guys. I know it's pretty loud and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, now I'm going to start braiding, and as I'm braiding, I'm going to try to make sure that the natural hair is always under the braiding hair. Because again, it's black, it's color 630, basically almost a white color, so it's just hard to tuck in. But when you start right, it's easier for you to tuck in the hair over time. So applying your edge control before you start braiding makes it so much easier and very, very doable. But when you don't, it's just harder to apply the edge control after you start braiding. And also, she wanted the size medium as well. She didn't want it to be too, sorry guys, my recording thing stopped, but she didn't want it to be too many, because this is like a third time coming to me, and I moved here. I think I moved here ending of January, and I went back to work first week of March, and this is her third time coming to me ever since then. So she usually get them full and size small, locks and stuff like that. But this one, she wanted it to be medium and not too scanty, but not full either. So that's the reason why she felt like, okay, this part we have that look whereby you can still see the parts of your client's braid. As you can see right now, I'm currently trying to cover up the black my client's natural hair. So I'm just braiding. Usually the first few braids where your client after your client natural hair stops, usually hard because you're looking at the hair, you're trying to make sure that the client natural hair is not coming through the braids, especially when you're using different braiding hair compared to your client natural hair. And then after that, it just goes smooth and easy and just quick, and I'm done. But usually I have to pay attention, focus, and just sometimes I have to even go back and unloose some braids so I can cover up my client natural hair the more, because you don't want the natural hair coming through, especially when your client want to get color hair. So it kind of encourages people to get more color hair, because usually people are scared of getting color hair because they're scared that the natural hair is gonna go through the colored hair. But I try my best to always tuck in the braids as much as possible. And yeah, so as I got to the end, I'm going to apply the edge control, because applying your edge control makes it easier to braid. But of course, it's just more expensive because you just use an edge control upon edge control. So that's why I always suggest to use jam to braid or through, or hair cream, just something that is not as expensive as the ones that you use on the root, because the ones that you use on the roots are supposed to be great edge control that's going to hold to enable you to grip, but you don't want to use that on the body because you don't want to, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's, waste of money or not really the best financial decision. If you have it like that, by all means, go ahead. So now I'm applying the curly ends that my clients wanted. As you can see, I just applied the curly end towards the end of my client's braids, and as I kept braiding, I'm just going to confuse the ends, and that way your client's curly hair does not really unravel. I remember one time that I forgot to confuse the ends. One of my clients complained. So the best way to do this style is that when you get towards the ends, or even as you're braiding, try to confuse the ends as much as possible. In that way, there are very, very tiny, slim chances of your client's curly stuff unraveling or coming out, basically. And yeah, that would be all. When I was done, I of course massaged my client's natural hair with the hot water, because I cannot really dip this one because again it does have the curly ends. And I also applied the hair mousse, and then we were good to go. And that was all I did for this video. I used about 3 packs of the 27 rubber braiding hair, and I used about 1 pack of 1.5 packs of the color 613 rubber braiding hair. Sorry, a different braiding hair as well. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. Till then, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
It's Feet Kills.
Original, puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the nigga. I steady sipping on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me pon the nigga. Say she feeling on the nigga. Say she want another nigga. I who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. I move that, way you move that. Touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter me radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter me radar. Girl, you are what's in me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere I go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel up my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Pour me ya, say she give me pour me ya. In a yard, say she give me in a yard. Man a wine, say she give me dirty wine. Man a grind, say she give me dirty wine. Say, girl, say my wine in them, me grinding at the think so. Any man, them me looking at the think so. Girl, your body say your money while I sing so. Man a bad, man a boss in a the thing so. Girl, pour me yard, say me pour me yard. Me na pillow wine, say she give me filler wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me film wine. Man a wine, say she give me for me yard. Say enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar. Girl, you are what's in me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere I go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel up my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat.
It's Feet Kills.
Right, we finna have a good time, you know. Them bomb like them are watching. They are pretty bad man too. Bad man, what you say?
Standard.
No. Original. Original bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place. Original bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place.
She said no, 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 no.
Original bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place.
She said yeah,
bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place.
original bad man.
Original bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place.
Body nice. See, I got them here, them are moving right. See the girls, them a got me hypnotized. Them a make a bad man feel alright. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Man, I tell her me she go low. Say you gonna get me when I'm on low. Man, I tell her me she go low. Bad man, I put you in a photo. I count down, she a put me on a rundown. Go down, she a give me on a low now. Go now, anywhere you wanna go now. Bad man, me I put you on a first class.
No, 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 no.
Original bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place.
She said yeah,
bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place. Original bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place.
So baby, what you gonna do? Calling all your friends when they come through. So they really your number one I control. So you really, really meant for the girls when they come through. Come through. Bad man, say she want, say she really want, say she try to be the one. Calm down, take it slow. Say the girl, let me come in on me yard, them a give me low. If you tripping, let me know what you really want. Is it riding with me or you really dirt? Them my girls, them a tell me that you really not. Make up your mind, let me know if you really got.
no, 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 no.
Original bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place.
She said yeah,
bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place. Original bad man, mash up the place. And a bad man, mash up the place. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe.
Original bad
Man,
man.
turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the
It's
vibe.
fake kills.
Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe.
It's fake kills.
Original, puffin' on me high grade, sippin' on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the liquor. I steady sippin' on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me on the nigga. Say she feelin' on the nigga, say she want another nigga. I who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Move that. Where you move that, touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter the radar, now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar, girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Pon me yard, say she give me pon me yard. In a yard, say she give me in a yard. Man a wine, say she give me dirty wine. Man a grind, say she give me dirty wine. Say, girls them a whining, them me grinding, I don't think so. Any man, them me looking at the thing so. Girl, your body say your money while I sing so. Man a bad, man a bossing at the thing so. Girl, pon me yard, see me pon me yard. Me na pillow wine, say she give me filler wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me film wine. Aye. Man a wine, say she give me pon me yard. Say enter the radar, now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar, girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat.
finna have a good time, you know. Them bumbuck like them, I watch it. They are pretty about it. Bad man, what you say?
Standard.
It's feet kills.
Original, puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the nigga. I steady sipping on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me pon the nigga. Say she feeling on the nigga, say she want another nigga. Who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Move that, where you move that. Touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter me radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter me radar. Girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere I go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Pon me yard, say she give me pon me yard. In a yard, say she give me in a yard. Man a wine, say she give me dirty wine. Man a grind, say she give me dirty wine. Say, girls them a whining, them me grinding, I they think so. Any man, them me looking at they think so. Girl, your body say your money while I sing so. Man a bad, man a bossing, I they think so. Girl, pon me yard, see me pon me yard. Me na pillow wine, say she give me filler wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me film wine. Man a wine, say she give me for me yard. Say enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar. Girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see.